just closing this to give you a little bit of privacy. Before we get started with anything, can I confirm your first and last name and date of birth? Okay, great. And do you have any allergies? Penicillin? Okay. I'm just going to check your wristband, make sure that all of that matches. Okay, and it does. And I'm in here today to give you an IV catheter. So before we get started with that, I just want to ask, do you have any allergies to any skin adhesives, any skin antiseptics or anything like that? Okay, great. I'm going to raise you up a little bit, and then I'm going to put a pad under your arm. Is this arm okay for your IV? Okay, great. And have you ever had an IV before? Yes, so you're a little bit familiar with the process. That's great. And how are you with needles? They don't really bother you? Okay, then hopefully this shouldn't be too bad. I just ask that you try to remain as still as possible while I'm giving you the IV, and then just keep your arm below your heart.
I'll do it real fast.
Alrighty. So now I'm going to get started with the actual procedure. If at any point you are feeling uncomfortable or have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna come over here and get my supplies all set up, put on my gloves. All right. I'm gonna get my tape all set up right here for later in the process. Alrighty. And I'm going to open my syringe, my flush.
Did I steal your freaking syringe? Yeah.
And then I'm going to
I was like,
make sure I wipe the hub to make sure that's all clean. And then without touching it, screw it in. Then I'm just going to push some of the saline through, make sure there's no air in the tubing, because we want to make sure that we're not pushing air into your vein. So now I'm just going to palpate around, feel for a vein, look, and I see a good one, but to make it a little more obvious for me, I'm going to put on a tourniquet. So this just helps your veins pop. It should be a little bit tight, but if it feels too tight, let me know, okay?
good. Could you verify your name?
All right, does that feel okay? Okay, perfect. So then I'm going to palpate again. I see a really good vein. Can you squeeze for me? And that's making it pop even more, so I think we're good. In a real situation, if I were struggling to find a vein, I could remove the tourniquet and apply a warm compress for 10 to 15 minutes to help it pop. Okay, so now I'm actually going to get started with inserting the IV. So first I want to scrub the area just to make sure it's all clean. And so we're giving you this IV so that we can give you fluids and antibiotics. Just so you know the reason why we're doing this. So I would let this dry for 30 seconds. It's been 30 seconds. Alrighty, so now I am actually going to get to inserting the IV. So you will feel a little pinch, it will be a little bit uncomfy, but let me know if it's too uncomfy. Alright. And I'm seeing blood return. And then I'm going to connect this as quickly as possible to prevent too much blood from spilling out. Pop my tourniquet so that you're not pushing that in while there's the tourniquet. And I see blood, so I'm going to insert the flush. Okay, I inserted the flush. Now I'm going to tape the IV down. Okay. And how are you feeling after that? You're feeling okay? Alright, great. I'm going to open this Tegaderm, and this is just going to also help hold the IV in place. I'm making sure that the IV site is in the window so that we can see it and be able to monitor it while the IV is in there. All right. And then I'm going to, I would have a little sticker and I would write the date, time, my name, and then the gauge. And that's just so that other nurses kind of know about the IV. And then just so this isn't too in the way for you, I'm just gonna tape it there. Alrighty, and then I'm going to take off my gloves, perform a little more hand hygiene, and then I'm gonna lower you back down if that's okay. Yeah, all right, perfect. And everything's feeling okay? All right, I'm gonna place your call light here, so you can press that if you have any questions. Before I leave, do you have any questions? No, you're good? Okay, great. So then I'm just gonna clean up my supplies. Thank you.